All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
It's great to be here.
Today, we're looking ahead to
Yeah.
2025.
Crystal ball time.
That's right. We're going to be looking at some of the hottest investment trends predicted to really take off in 2025.
That's right.
So if you're looking to get ahead of the curve,
Mm-hmm.
make some savvy investment decisions, this is the episode for you.
Absolutely.
We're going to cover 5 key trends,
Okay.
plus a little bonus trend at the end for those of you who like to live on the edge.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, so we're talking things like AI stock picking,
Wow.
metaverse real estate.
Sounds futuristic.
It really does.
I like it.
So yeah, I think this could be a really interesting one.
I think so too.
Let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
First up, green energy investments.
Yeah.
Seems like everyone's talking about this.
For good reason.
But what makes it so different from other,
Yeah.
hyped up investment trends that we've seen?
That's a great question. I think what sets green energy apart is that it's driven by a global imperative.
Okay.
So the push for net zero carbon emissions is creating this
Yeah.
sustained long-term demand for renewable energy solution. And we're seeing massive investments in solar, wind, even hydrogen technologies.
Interesting.
So this is not just a passing fad, it's a complete transformation of the energy landscape.
So how can someone looking to capitalize on this actually get involved?
Yeah, great question.
Where do they start?
So a great starting point is through exchange-traded funds, or ETFs,
Okay.
that focus on clean energy.
Yeah.
So ETFs allow you to invest in a basket of companies
Right?
in the sector, providing diversified exposure.
I see.
For those who prefer a more hands-on approach, looking at individual stocks of leading companies like Tesla or NextEra Energy could be a good option.
Cool. So speaking of cutting edge technology, AI-driven investments are really capturing people's imagination these days.
Yeah.
I have to admit, the idea of AI picking stocks is
Yeah.
pretty futuristic to me.
It is. It's very interesting.
How has AI impacted the way that you approach investing?
It's becoming an increasingly powerful tool in investment analysis.
Mm-hmm.
It goes beyond just crunching numbers.
Okay.
Sophisticated algorithms, often powered by machine learning, are being used to identify patterns, predict market trends, and optimize portfolios in ways that were previously impossible.
Wow.
Platforms like Quant Connect and Titan are making these tools accessible to everyone, not just Wall Street giants.
That's fantastic. And so for someone just starting out, that seems like those AI-powered robo-advisors could be a good entry point, right?
Exactly.
Like taking some of the guesswork out of investing.
Yeah, robo-advisors use algorithms to build and manage your portfolio based on your risk tolerance and financial goals. They're a great option for beginners who might feel overwhelmed by the complexities of the market.
Right.
And of course, investing directly in companies like NVIDIA, who are at the forefront of AI development, is another way to tap into this trend.
Okay, now for something completely different, metaverse real estate. I have to admit, the idea of buying virtual land is still pretty mind-boggling to me.
I get it.
Why are we seeing brands rushing into the metaverse?
Yeah, the metaverse at its core is about creating immersive digital experiences.
Okay.
Platforms like Decentraland Sandbox, even Roblox, are building these virtual worlds where people can interact,
Yeah.
play games, attend events, and even buy and sell virtual property. Brands see the metaverse as a new frontier for engagement and commerce.
But how does investing in virtual land actually work?
Okay.
You buy a piece of digital real estate,
Right.
then what?
It's similar to buying real estate in the physical world,
Okay.
but with a digital twist.
Yeah.
So you purchase virtual land on a specific platform, often using cryptocurrency. The value of your land can go up or down based on factors like location scarcity and demand within that particular metaverse.
Makes sense.
It's a high-risk, high-reward proposition because the metaverse is still in its infancy.
Right. From the virtual world to a trend that's very grounded in the real world ESG investing.
Right.
We hear this term everywhere these days.
We do.
Why is it becoming so central to investors' decisions?
ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance.
Yeah.
It's about investing in companies that are not only profitable, but also operate sustainably, ethically, and with good corporate governance. Investors are increasingly recognizing that a company's ESG performance is a key indicator of its long-term value and resilience.
It's great to see investors really putting their money where their values are.
It is.
How can we actually spot strong ESG performers?
Yeah.
What should we be looking for?
There are several ways to identify companies with strong ESG practices.
Okay.
You can look at specific metrics like carbon emissions, water usage, employee diversity, executive compensation, and board independence.
Okay.
You can also look at their involvement in sustainable technologies, ethical sourcing of materials,
Yeah.
or their commitment to fair labor practices. There are even ESG ETFs that track indexes of companies with high ESG ratings.
ESG ETFs? That's good to know. Now, for a field that's always been on the cutting edge, biotech,
Yes.
it seems like there are constant breakthroughs, making it a very exciting, but also potentially volatile sector.
Yeah.
How do you make sense of it all?
Biotech is a sector driven by innovation.
Okay.
Advancements in gene editing, personalized medicine, and drug discovery are creating enormous potential for growth, but also significant risks.
Right.
Companies like CRISPR Therapeutics, Moderna, and Illumina are leading the way with groundbreaking technologies that have the potential to revolutionize healthcare.
Wow.
Yeah.
CRISPR, Moderna.
Oh.
These names are practically synonymous with medical breakthroughs these days.
They are.
For someone wanting to get into biotech investing, where would you suggest they start?
Investing in biotech can be complex.
Okay.
One option is to invest in biotech-focused mutual funds, or ETFs,
Right.
which provide diversification.
Makes sense.
If you're comfortable with higher risk and more in-depth research, individual stocks offer the potential for higher returns. But remember, thorough due diligence and understanding the science behind these companies is crucial in this sector.
Yeah, high risk, high reward for sure.
Absolutely.
You promised us a bonus trend?
I did.
Something for the more adventurous investors out there?
That's right.
Let's hear it.
Let's talk about decentralized finance, or DeFi.
DeFi.
DeFi is essentially about using blockchain technology to create a more open and accessible financial system. It bypasses traditional financial intermediaries like banks,
Okay.
allowing individuals to lend, borrow, and trade directly with each other.
So it's like cutting out the middleman entirely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds revolutionary, but also pretty complex.
Yeah.
How does someone even begin to navigate the world of DeFi?
DeFi can be quite complex, and it's important to understand the technology and risks involved before diving in.
Right.
Platforms like Aave and Compound are essentially decentralized lend-in and borrow-in platforms. They allow you to earn interest on your crypto holdings or take out loans. It's an evolving space with massive potential, but it's definitely for the more experienced and risk-tolerant investor.
Wow. From green energy to AI to the metaverse and DeFi. It's incredible to see how the investment landscape is evolving.
I know, right?
So much to be excited about, so many opportunities to explore.
Absolutely.
What's resonating most with you as you listen to this?
Yeah.
Which of these trends has really captured your interest?
Well, I think for me, the potential of AI is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
The way it can analyze data and predict trends,
Right.
it's going to change everything.
And thinking about your own investment journey, if you were to build your ideal portfolio for 2025, what would it look like based on what we've discussed today?
That's a great question.
Which trends would you prioritize and how would you balance risk and reward?
I think I would definitely have a mix of different assets.
Yeah.
You know, some green energy, some AI, some metaverse, maybe even a little bit of DeFi.
Yeah, got to diversify.
Got to diversify, exactly.
I know, spread that risk around.
That's right.
But ultimately, it's all about doing your research,
Absolutely.
understanding your own risk tolerance, and making informed decisions.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's a great question to consider as you continue to explore these trends and shape your investment strategy.
Yeah,
Remember, the world of investing is constantly changing.
it is.
Continuous learning is key to staying ahead of the curve.
Absolutely.
What other exciting opportunities await?
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
I'm excited to find out.
Me too.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
It's been great.
All right, everybody. Till next time.
Happy investing.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.